Hello, I'm Refashionista Sheri, and if you love all things vintage and thrifted and refashioned and upcycled and DIY, you're definitely in the right place, and I highly recommend subscribing because I put out brand new Refashionista videos and style tips and thrifting everything every single week. So let's get started on today's tutorial. How totally awesome is this fabric? I actually got these in a mystery box that I thrifted online, and they're very cute, and I love the fabric, but they're kind of like, I guess you'd call them culottes, right? Is that an old-fashioned term? But I don't know, that's what they are. They are basically short, flowy pants that kind of actually look like a skirt when you wear them, but the waist is a little bit too tight for me, like just that makes it uncomfortable. So I first thought, oh, I'll just upsize the waist. And then I thought, you know what? I'm digging the pattern, but actually not for pants. And I really don't like this length. It's like mid-calf and it makes me look about this tall. So instead, I had the idea to flip this around, and don't you think that would be a really cute like shirt? I think it would, and I've never ever even attempted to do anything like this before, but I think it'll be pretty simple to do. So let's just dive right in. For this hopefully quick and easy project, all you need are a pair of wide leg lounge pants or culottes or gaucho pants, or whatever the heck you want to call these things, that have an elastic waist, and of course your sewing gear. Okay, so when I was just kind of playing around with this to see how am I going to refashion it and make this into a top, a really silly idea came in my head, and so I'm going to go try it and we're going to see if it works. So let's pop over to the full length area. La la! What do you think of my adorable one-shoulder bodycon mini dress? Seriously, when I was trying to figure out how to make this into a top, I just got it in my head, hey, the legs are so wide, let's see if I can pull one over my body. And it worked. And then this here is the waistband, but now it's the neckline. And this is the other leg, and now it's the sleeve. And I think this is really giving off, 1970s Charo vibes. I'm definitely aging myself with that reference, but if you need a funky dress to wear somewhere, go pick up some lounge pants in an awesome pattern and pull a leg over your body and use the other as a sleeve, and there you go. No sew, instant refashion. Okay, now let's go transform this into a top. All right, so I have my lounge pants inside out with the gussety crotch area facing upwards, just so I can have free access to it a lot easier. Anyway, so I was thinking, how can I create the neckline here, right? Because these are going to be, the legs are going to be the sleeves, and then the crotch area is actually going to be the neckline, and then the elastic waist is going to become the bottom hem. So yeah, first I thought, okay, I can carefully unpick this seam a little bit and this seam in kind of a circular shape, but now that's going to take way too long. And then I thought, oh, I'll pop one leg inside the other and then chop out kind of a semicircle here, and then it will get, both legs there, but I can't get them to stay together. And then I finally realized, let's just do the easiest way. And I folded the lounge pants in half, and as evenly as humanly possible, I lined up those seams. And now I'm just going to go and chop out a very small semicircle from this sticking out corner crotch area here, and then I'll go try it on and see if I need to chop out any more. Remember, you can always chop out more. It's easier to chop less and need more than it is to chop out too much and have to try to stitch what you chopped back on. So I think I have finally chopped off enough that I'm very happy with this style of neckline, and it's super simple to get on and off over my head. Of course, it is still inside out, and we need to finish off the neckline, and I am wearing my Star Wars pants, so this is not the final look, trust me. So let's go finish off this top and make it awesome. So there you can see exactly how much I chopped off, and I did take about 3 passes of the scissors to get it to the length I wanted, and after each chop I just tried it on and decided if it was good enough. So it truly is better to chop less than you need to start with. But I'm really, really happy with how this is turning out, and it was so easy to do. You could seriously make this in minutes, you know. So I was thinking that instead of just folding this over and giving it a nice clean hem to finish it off, I would bind the edge here and add some lovely vintage trim. But I'm not sure if I want to do the purple hearts or this one. I mean, this one is very cute, and it really does have all of the colors represented that are already in the lounge pants here. Or this wide lace might actually be the one. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go have a think. Maybe I'll do a poll, and then we'll come back and I'll stitch it on. So I decided to go with this adorable multicolored vintage trim because it is screaming springtime to me, and when you pair it with the florals, I mean, come on, let's hope it's going to improve the weather because it started snowing here again. Anyway, so I think, yeah, that's all I'm going to do is go bind this up. And if you're not sure about how to bind your hems or your necklines, I shall link down below for you to the Fab Free tutorial that's available over on my blog that shows exactly how I bind my hems. And my gorgeously bound collar is now finished, so we can finally go try it on and style it up. Can you believe how awesome this came out? And not only that, how easy was it? I took a pair of lounge pants and flipped them upside down and chopped out, you know, the crotchal area. And now I have an absolutely adorable spring themed top. And it looks great with my incredibly high-waisted jeans, which is always a goal, right? To find tops that look good with high-waisted jeans. Anyway, absolutely let me know if you're going to try making one of these, or if you're going to do the alternative and simply wear your lounge pants as a bodycon dress, because this turned out to be an awesome 2-for-1 tutorial, right? So, as I always say, guys, please do check out my Rockin' Refashioning 101 e-course, because all of my tips, tricks, hacks, everything that I have learned and taught myself over the years, I have it crammed into this course. And as always, you get 50% off with the code Refashion50, which makes it very, 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 very cheap. But you know what time it is now, guys? I think it is time to do another Cool Things in My House. And here's another cool thing in my house, this fabulous little shelving unit that lives above my Barbie house and my working desk here. And I actually got this when I was living in Germany. It was the very first thing I bought when I moved there. And just to show my age a little bit more, it was originally supposed to be used for CDs. It's a CD shelf, but I put it up on the wall and it now houses my little collection of cool containers and stuff that I've collected over the years. So let's take a closer look at some of them. Okay, let's take a closer look at my lovely jars. Now, I actually got all of these when I was living in Germany, and of course they're all very, very cool and hand painted, and they're all made of wood. I used to actually store things in these, but they're just too pretty, and I don't know, I was worried that I might damage them, so I don't really store things in them anymore. But if you have any ideas of what you think I should put in my lovely little wooden containers here, do let me know. This one, actually, I do store my collection of push pins in, but the rest of them I do not. And I just love all the little gorgeous labels on the bottom, and the fact that they were clearly all handmade and hand painted. I hope you enjoyed that edition of Cool Things in My House, and as always, feel free to have a leisurely scroll through my channel, through my blog, and I just had a thought, you guys. If you used a non-fraying fabric to make these, like even leggings, then it would be totally no-so. And if you used leggings, you could do like a long sleeve bodycon crop top. So there's another bonus idea for you. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag. This is like a butterfly top. These sleeves are so awesome.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.